The snap with 14 seconds to go, and he got hit again. He flares it out. Edmonds catches it. Richardson chases him. Burris now gets in there and knocks him out. And there's a brawl going down inside the 10-yard line. Mason Rudolph and Larry Ogunjobi are going down, and the Steelers are kicking Ogunjobi in the head, and the benchers are coming off the field. Both sides are coming off the field. Maurkice Pouncey was kicking Ogunjobi in the head.
Well, I think he'll have next weekend off.
Now, Freddie Kitchens is on the Browns sideline and telling the rest of his team to stay in the bench area. The Steelers only have about 10 guys left in their bench area. And security is out in the end zone, stringing the end zone, making sure the fans don't get out on the field. Larry Ogunjobi put a hit on Rudolph. He didn't take kindly to it, and then they started...
Hi, I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to another edition of Black Dragon Biker TV. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. This past Thursday, on the 14th, I was hanging around watching a little football at the house. It was a pretty interesting game until 3 players were ejected after a nasty brawl in the closing seconds of the Steelers versus Browns game. One that saw Cleveland defensive end Myles Garrett strike Mason Rudolph in the head with the Pittsburgh quarterback's helmet. The wild melee started when Rudolph dumped a pass to running back Trey Edmonds late in the fourth quarter, then was dragged to the ground by Garrett, seemingly after the play, certainly after he threw the ball. Rudolph appeared to try and dislodge Garrett's helmet while they were on the ground, struggling, before the Browns defensive end ripped off the quarterback's helmet once they stood up, taking a swing with it and connecting on top of Rudolph's helmetless head. Players from both sidelines then spilled on the field as it happened. Steelers center Maurkice Pouncey jumped onto Garrett, punching him and then kicking him as Steelers teammate David DeCastro pinned Garrett to the ground. Garrett, Pouncey, and Browns defensive tackle Larry Ogunjobi were ejected. Ogunjobi had pushed Rudolph to the ground from behind after the quarterback had been hit. "I lost my cool and I regret it," Garrett said. "I appreciate when my team had my back, but it should have never got to that point." Which brings me to a point. As I think about this, and I think about you, my motorcycle club, YouTube and Facebook subscribers, I look at this melee and I wonder, what do the people see when they see one idiot lose his cool out there on the field? What do they see when he acts like a total moron and absolutely disrespects the entire club by committing an offense that's almost unspeakable, and in my opinion, should cost him his entire career? With such roguish behavior presented before children and fans, women, wives, people that came to see a sporting event and instead were treated with a brutal act of senseless violence. And then I think about the motorcycle club, a place where I love to be, with people that I love to be with, and a lifestyle that I quite enjoy. But time after time after time, all of the fun that we're having, the parties that we attend, the greatness that we experience when we're on the road and riding together, so many times, oftentimes repetitive, repetitive, over and over and over again. It's just sickening that someone would destroy everything that we stand for with a senseless act, most often of some sort of pointless violence. Someone who loses their cool. "I'm sorry, I lost my cool." And every time they lose their cool, they lose it for us on the motorcycle club set. They cause another citizen to look down upon us and want to go to that voting booth and put someone in office that will remove from us our ability to enjoy the freedom of the ride that we have enjoyed for so long. I ask my motorcycle club brethren, think about it. Think about what it looks like when you act an ass in public. Think about how barbaric you look, how animalistic you look, how people don't really care if you lose your cool when you do some sort of thuggish thing that is absolutely beyond comprehension. That's lawless, thoughtless, and just plain stupid. That's mean, crude, and evil. When you take someone's life or do something crazy in public at a public venue and put people in the public at risk because you can't keep your cool. You lost your cool and you regret it. And so do we all of us who are in motorcycle clubs and have to suffer because of your arrogance, your stupidity, your inability to control your emotions, your overzealous whining, your crybaby attitude, your inability to handle conflict resolution. And you come to us and you show your ass, and we all suffer because there's no I in motorcycle club. So our motorcycle club looks bad because you couldn't be controlled, your anger couldn't be managed, your temper was so great, and you did a stunningly stupid thing that's on the news, covered all over the world to make us look bad. Take a look at what it looks like. It's crazy, isn't it? Just some food for thought. This is what you look like when you disparage us with your actions. You should be kicked off the team, sat down, put on the bench for God only knows how long. Well, that's my 2 cents. Let me hear your 2 cents down in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny.
They ask why I'm single, ain't ready to mingle, ain't ready to mingle. They ask why I'm single, ain't ready to mingle, ain't ready to mingle. They ask why I'm single, ain't ready to mingle, ain't ready to mingle. They ask why I'm single, they ask why I'm single, ain't ready to mingle, ain't ready to mingle. They ask why I'm single, ain't ready to mingle, ain't ready to mingle. They ask why I'm single, ain't ready to mingle, ain't ready to mingle. They ask why I'm single, ain't ready to mingle, ain't ready to mingle. They ask why I'm single, ain't ready to mingle, ain't ready to mingle.